A month has passed and I need to drive back to Kauhajoki today to take down my exhibition. I just really don't feel like driving today, but I think I just have to. So let's get going. I've never enjoyed driving. It always feels like I'm bombarded by this constant sensory input, and it always leaves me exhausted. I had promised to meet people before taking down the exhibition, but I'm glad I arrived early. The gallery was empty and I got this brief moment just for myself. And I needed that more than I realized. It was so strange to be back here after a few weeks, and it almost felt like I was visiting someone else's exhibition. Sometimes taking distance does that, shifts your perspective. I've exhibited my work before, but in a way this one was a huge milestone on my journey. My first cohesive collection. And now when these 4 weeks have passed, I finally feel really proud of myself. I left this little jar for messages and I was very positively surprised how many little notes were inside of it. These kind of message jars are not a common practice in here, so I wasn't sure if there would be a single piece of paper inside. This painting I'm packing here will be picked up later on this week. It has been reserved for a while, and now the collector can finally visit my studio and take it home with her. I feel like this gallery has been really kind, gentle and welcoming, and packing these artworks felt like saying goodbye to this lovely space. I really hope one day I'll come back here for another exhibition, but the next one will be somewhere else. I still don't know when or where, but time will tell. This piece was sold today and I wanted to say goodbye before the collector came to pick it up. After a long day, packing these last artworks felt like forever. The cafe downstairs closed, the building started to get empty and quiet, and the sun was starting to set. And I just continued packing. I'm alone in this building now. Everybody else has left home. I have packed all of my artworks and I am about to head back home. But this was such a good experience and I got such lovely feedback from people. I didn't want to film anyone, so there's no footage of me talking to these folks who visited, but I'm quite happy. And the feedback was so lovely and I feel a bit overwhelmed, and 2 of the artworks found their homes today and 2 more are going to be delivered to their new homes very soon. So I am happy. The empty building and empty walls left me with this sense of closure. An ending of one chapter. It was the same kind of feeling when you finish a good book and the story, characters and the imaginary world lingers in you for a while. It is this bittersweet feeling. And yet you know new stories and new worlds are out there just waiting to be discovered. but not today. Today I'm letting things go to make space for something new in the future. I'm very tired right now, but it was such a good experience, and I am so glad you were able to join with me, because even though I didn't have any kind of official opening, the support I've received has been so overwhelmingly positive and wonderful. So thank you for joining me. Sorry. But yeah, I am very sweaty and I feel like I need a shower, but I still have to drive home. So it's gonna be another 2 hours. The drive back wasn't too bad at first, until fog started to form. And in the end my eyes were hurting because I was squinting so hard trying to see the road ahead of me. It was such a nightmarish drive, but I got back home in one piece. It was already 10 p.m. and all I wanted to do was sleep, but I was way too wired up to do that. You know that feeling when your whole body is exhausted, but your nervous system feels like fireworks? Like you are really tired, but you just can't relax. So I spent a good minute just munching my salad and staring at the wall like some very boring ghost. But tomorrow is a new day and a new beginning.